I'm not really sure why, but a lot of people want to see the T-54E2 Shark in a video. I'm still personally a little confused on why this is the case because, I don't know, it's just a fairly average American haul-down type heavy, but I will do it for you. And look at that, I got like 18 gun marks on the side of the vehicle. It shows how Skilbo Baggins we are. Now the Shark it's a pretty solid tank. It's got a lot of capabilities going for it, and I mean ever since it's come out I've called it absolutely amazing. The vehicle has good DPM at 2100 for a heavy, that's pretty solid. It's got great standard pen at 230, fantastic premium pen at 273. It's got good alpha damage for what it is. Mobility wise, the tank can go 40, it can reverse at 20, which I didn't even know until just now. That's really good. The vehicle is just a T110 E5, literally down at tier 8, but better, because the E5 has a lot of drawbacks, like only reversing at 12. And yeah, that's actually probably the only drawback of the E5, but it absolutely kills the vehicle. This vehicle also has 2 more degrees of gun depression compared to the E5, so I guess that's another advantage. But once you're at about 8 degrees, there's really not a huge difference between 10, to be completely honest. It's when you're below 8 degrees you start to notice a very big drop-off of capabilities that your tank carries. So, here we are in game number 1. I don't think I'm going to do a play to lose in the Shark, just because it's not that exciting of a vehicle. So, I don't want to play it for like 5 hours until I lose, because let's be honest, this is a tank that could definitely play a lot of games before losing, but you never know. Maybe after saying that we'll lose our first battle in the vehicle of the day. The way, we are going to head into the front line here. While the tank can reach a top speed of 40, it is evident that its power to weight is not the best, or maybe its terrain resistances, because we are struggling to get past like 35, even on that flat terrain down there. Let's see. Anybody over here? Hello? I don't want to push super aggressive because I don't have too much support here. The side of my tank is showing, but I don't think it'll be too big of a problem. Hello? Like, there's nothing here. I'm stuck on the edge of this little wall. Interesting. Okay, well, there's the IS. Are we spotted? No. Okay, the Eagle 7 spotted. IS is... Okay, I don't know what their team's doing, to be honest. We're just going to cut through their behinds. Oh, and we got the 252 waiting right here. Oh, we get a nice shell to the 252, and we do have help from the 112. I know that I obviously out-reload the 252. There you go. Another easy shot into his vehicle, but that's an Emil 1. And I don't want to trade with an Emil 1, so we're going to back up. And well, at least he's getting some bounces. There you go. Nice shot into the Emil. Alright. If our team comes over here and supports, we actually might be able to do alright, but it really depends on what our team supports. There you go. Another nice shot, but our 112 did lose a lot of health, which is obviously... not very good. Alright, I'm just going to chill here, and we'll see. Bonk. There you go. Nice shot. That's not too bad, though. I mean, I am losing HP in that trade, but again, I do out DPM the 252. Okay, let's finish off the Emil. And he max rolls us for 400. That's actually kind of irritating, I'm not going to lie. That's very, very irritating. Alright, well, that's alright. We got the clear on the enemy IS, and the 252 is now one shot because he's quite low. We got the SU-130 off to the side. We got a nice bonk in the him. Again, could care less that we get shot here. As long as we can kill both of these guys, a dub is a dub. So let's finish off you. There you go. Easy clear on the SU-130. Let's hope our SU, there you go, clears the enemy. 252, and look at that. It's a dub. Now you'll notice that at least in this situation, our armor did not work even slightly. And that is because the Shark is at all essence an E5. It is a tank that you want to use hull down. If you're not using it hull down, you're not going to be getting bounces. Now we did do a little bit of a troll thing there. If you notice, I backed my tank up on the edge of that wall, which artificially lowered the front of the vehicle down, made the upper plate weaker, but since the T26 has really bad pen, we basically just kind of forced him to bounce us there. Probably going to end up dying to the Bulldog, but You know what? I'll take a 420 damage HE into his lower plate. That's a dub. And we did 3,400 damage. So it's a pretty good example of where the Shark, even when being on flat ground, getting penned by opponents, can still do a good job. With 310 alpha damage, it meant every time the 252 shot, we could deal 2 shots of damage. So we basically were just out trading everybody there. We did, yeah, 3,400 first class. Not too bad at all. I mean, in Tier 8, you really don't need to try that hard to do too well. It's not that challenging of a tier, so I can afford to bleed some HP. Honestly, if I was playing a bit more passive with my health, I probably would not have been able to deal nearly that amount of damage. Alright, well, that was our first battle. Let's do one more and see if we can continue to do that well. Alright, another Tier 8-7 type battle. Pretty good matchup up against us. We have, let's see, a T-77 and a T-34 Chimera. The AMX Defender's not really that big of a problem. I mean, it does have good pen, but I'm not really worried about that. It's definitely the T-77, which is kind of a Shark but better. The downside of the T-77 compared to the Shark is the fact that it has worse armor, but it's not like a lot worse. I'd actually say the lower plate on the T-77 is much better than this vehicle's. Mobility is almost the same for the tanks. The Shark is slightly faster, it goes 40. The T-77 goes 35. But still, it's not like a noticeable difference in the majority of situations you play the vehicles. And there you go, classic T-34. I don't even know why he was just waiting there. Like, you're going to get penned back anyway, so I don't know what he gained from doing that. But alright, let's aim in, and yeah, there you go. See, I lost 600 health to deal 400. Congratulations! Well, my teammate's going to poke out sideways. T-34 is going to shoot at him. There you go. A lot of people don't realize just how weak the sides of the T-34 are, but they are absolutely atrocious. If you're trying to side scrape in the vehicle, you're better off dead. Like, it's actually awful to side scrape him. So we'll see if he pokes again. We got plenty of health left, and our Helsing is just going for it, so that's alright, I guess. I'm just going to push up. We're going to try and get another shell into the T-34. Hello, good sir. We're just going to get to his side like this, and now it's going to be very hard for the T-34 to really do anything here. Let's just keep staying on the side. There you go. Easy bonk into the side of his turret. We're up to 1,500 damage already, and I fully expect our Black Prince to be able to finish off that tank. Now we're going to get to the rear of the enemy AMX. There you go. Nice HE. One thing that's always very nice about the Shark is the HE. I think it has 420 alpha, which is obviously pretty dang bonkulicious. There you go. Nice 430 shot into the AMX right there. And just like that, we went from 1,300 to 2,300, which is obviously pretty dang nice. There you go. A clear on the enemy AMX. So, pretty solid result. We are going to put on our Adrenaline, because I want to try and bonk the Chimera before he gets in the cover. There you go. Bit of a low roll, but I'll take it. Still 270 free damage. Got the AMX Defender off to the side, and there you go. Bye-bye. See, if we had a 400 alpha damage gun, we would not be able to get that damage out there. Alright, well, let's get a shell into the Chimera. We do get penned. Again, you can see on flat ground, even with the kind of troll side armor this vehicle has, it's still not really good enough to get all the bounces that you'd want. But we get one nice shell into the Chimera, and in a face hug, this is obviously a pretty good vehicle, but we don't want him to be able to see our lower plate, which he was able to hit there. That's alright. T-77 is going to finish him off. And we got the Blaze off to the side. Let's get into a bit of an angular. There you go. Blaze bounces us. I was hoping we'd be able to get a shell out there, but unfortunate. That shell was a big L right there. But that's okay. We're just going to push up. We do got the Speed on this vehicle. Here we go. Bonk. There you go. One nice shot. T-42's on the side, but I'm not too worried about that. The best way to deal with this tank is to just face hug him. There you go. One nice shell into the Blaze. T-42 bounced us. I'm just going to keep face hugging him here. Aw, where'd he pen us? I actually don't know. Maybe that was his shell right on our upper plate. Surprised it actually went through. But to be fair, 5,000 damage. Pretty solid results if I say so. There you go. T-42 got shot. And, I mean, this is definitely going to be a win. Even if we don't win on, like, HP, we're going to win on base cap. Bro, what the heck was our Helsing doing there? Actually, I think he hit the second shot, but not a very good player. I will say that. But there you go. That was a very, very solid game. Again, I didn't really put too much effort out, and look at that. We did 4,600, probably a bit more. Yeah, 4,800 with the Rams added in. So, pretty good. We didn't block too much, but you don't really need to. This tank is great hull down, as I said, but we just got two unfortunate maps in a row that don't allow us to use our hull down capabilities. But that doesn't stop this vehicle's gun and other attributes from being fantastic. So the Shark is an absolutely amazing vehicle. I'm surprised we didn't ace it with 5,000 damage, but I think that's an ode to just its capabilities. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this tank. I personally do believe that this is better. The Chrysler basically features the same gun in terms of its pen now and overall damage capabilities. The difference is that the Chrysler is faster on power to weight. It does have 10 degrees over the side as well, I should mention, and the vehicle just has flat better turret and hull armor. So I would say the Chrysler is just a flat better Shark in a lot of situations, especially on those two maps we just played on. But that's just my opinion. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.